Alrighty, tape is rolling, boys and girls. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack and Lily.
And
Here
Lily.
and we interpret the news, so you don't have to.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Lily was bumping the mic during the intro.
She just having a good old time down there.
She's like, man, I wonder if I can make this mic itch, scratch me, and give me pets.
Well,
Like,
welcome
yes.
to today's show, boys and girls, and welcome to Release 46. We are live here in Release 46. All sorts of cool goodies have come on into the game, and a lot of new information for everybody. The Q4 has been released, and of course, for the record, it is Thursday, September 28th here in Shroud Avatar. I can't see anything on this screen.
What are you talking about? Clipsy's got the cage match going on my lot.
She's got the cage matches going on over there.
Oh yeah, and she is now dancing in the cage.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I bring the party.
that's right. She brings the party. She is the party.
She is the party. The party is always where the divas are. That's where the party is. That's for sure. Now, of course,
Yeah, so-
if I can just get this
what are you
little
trying
thing
to do?
finished here, you'll see in just a moment.
Are you sure? I will see in just a moment what you're trying to work on.
I'm working on it. It's just got to get there. But meanwhile, don't let that stop you.
Where's Woody? Woody's running around.
Woody?
Woody's running around looking at checking Gix out.
Oh, yes. By the way, I do have something for you and all the other guys here in Discord in
Yay.
memory of the late Hugh Hefner.
Oh.
Oh my.
Honor his legacy.
You're
All
going to be passing out
erections
around the
will be at
those
half
front
mast.
pages. Well, aren't you always at half mast?
No.
Ooh, shots fired.
No.
Is that a shots fired or no shots fired?
Shooting blanks, are you?
Yeah. And don't forget, so today is release day for Release 46. So we do have the continuation of the release notes. The quarter four notes were posted as well as far as their plan, as well as a brief blurb about release. I don't know if we'll talk about that today or not. Probably, knowing me.
You think?
But trying to wait for Laz to figure out what he's doing and what kind of gift he's trying to give everybody.
Well, he's standing
Today.
right next to you if you're not paying attention.
What, Laz? You brought yourself out with your new armor?
The new flame armor, that's right. New flame
Yeah.
armor, and where's the broom?
Well, the broom is over by the cage right now because Gix is dancing in the cage with Clipsy.
Hey, I'm making it livable in this cage. Thank you.
You're trying to make it the what was that Mexican drug kingpin with the DVD player and DVD collection that broke out of jail?
Look at all this nice new stuff we got.
I know.
Got all sorts
El
of
Chapo,
goodies
yeah.
today. That's right.
The shorty, yes.
But we got lots and lots of news. These folks down at the offices have been really just cranking some stuff out. Of course, you know that Star, well, we know, I don't know if anybody else knows, that the Q4 post is out.
Yes,
And,
it is.
Some interesting news in there. We'll cover that here momentarily. Of course, today is release day, so do we want to get on down and cover all that?
Yep. You ready for the continuation of the release notes? Because we were kind of near combat.
We were kind of near combat on the release notes.
as in the player-owned tool is going to be delayed while they work on performance and partner support for Black Sun. Delayed so they delayed work on the POT tools like the lawnmower. Combat. Significant changes incoming if you are a pole arm user. Puncture will now cause an additional bleeding effect because when you've had holes poked in you, sometimes you just bleed afterwards.
You're just going to bleed out a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Yes. And don't forget, you can always call the doctor to come to your aid, and she may be able to provide you some sort of resuscitation. It may or may not cost anything. Damage avoidance skills, creating some tension in the community. With the following 5 skills, dig in, fortify defenses, glancing blow, evasion, and shield of ice will now only allow any 2 to be active concurrently. Casting a 3rd will override the oldest, and all 5 of those skills have been added to the 100% unlearn list. This change was to address overpowered damage avoidance gained by unlimited stacking that was making players virtually unhittable in certain situations.
So if I have Shield of Ice up and then I cast Fortify Defense and then Evasion, one of them's gonna get overwritten, right?
Well, the Shield of Ice would be knocked off because that was the one that was cast first.
Killing me.
Yeah, I know. I'm killing you, Smalls. I'm not the one that decided to choose these things. Absorb Impact has been increased dramatically to be in line with other similar skills. Inner Strength is now usable on the Overworld to help with encumbrance challenges. Chaotic Feedback, the Focus Burn effect, has been increased from 1x to 2x. Spellbinder Stance now includes a spell critical hit chance bonus that increases the longer the stance has been active. And the boss immunity to movement effects, large creatures like the trolls, dragons, etc., are now immune to movement effects that are triggered from abilities like Gust, Knockback, Trip, etc. I wonder what this cat is meowing about. Scaling spell visual effects.
Stay with there.
I know she does. The pussy wants me to play with it. They wrote new tech to support scaling visual effects on large or small NPCs so that visual effects will display properly. A bunch of skills had their visual effects polished. And then user interface polish, the toggle all for skills. So you now have the option on the skill screen to set all skills in a skill to train, unlearn, not train, or maintain. Let's look at that real quick in game. My ranged. Do you see where the toggle all is?
Yep.
Where's the toggle all?
It's up on the... Actually, click on the actual arrow, I believe it was. Actually, I'm not seeing it now.
Yep. Oh, you have
There it
to
is.
right-click
Click
on the school.
skill. Yeah, on the school
Right-click
itself.
on the school. Right-click on the skill. The tree for not the skill in the tree, but right-click on the skill on the left-hand side, so that way you can set those properly. And then after
I
that,
wanted to set those all to train in one fell swoop. And that did not work. Oh, you have to have them learned in order to do that also.
what are you talking about?
Well, if you don't have them learned, you can't turn them on.
You can't turn them on? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Train all, unlearn all, maintain all.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty handy. Pretty handy. Now it'd be great if we just had one for the entire. Turn everything off.
Everything off? Yeah.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Yes. Then after that, don't forget the user interface elements sound effects support. So we have added sound effects to the user interface to better give feedback when you have interacted with the various user interface elements. There is now an additional volume slider in the options menu to control these sound effects. So let's go ahead. Let's look at things. Let's open up our journal.
My sound effects are still broken.
Let me make sure that the slider's all the way up. User interface is up. I need to turn down instruments momentarily while I test this. And you can hear some books changing pages. You can hear other things.
Open your friends list.
Yes, you can hear that as well. Yay! There seems to be a little bit of delay in bringing up the user interface right now.
Yeah, I
for some odd reason.
had quite the delay bringing it up.
Just a couple seconds. Let me go ahead and bring instruments back online. Yay.
And of course, something's getting really laggy because music is starting to get real choppy. Don't know why that is, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, we do know that this is patch day. There will probably be a patch incoming real soon.
Yes.
So expect that to be happening probably around 12:30.
There's all sorts of interesting topics already getting started out there on the forums. And gonna be an interesting release, looks like.
Oh, yeah. Then don't forget, if you're looking for rares, don't forget the 2017 Halloween rares are incoming. They will be on the add-on store, and there's an extra special thing happening on Cyber Monday on November 27th. We'll talk about that a lot as we get closer to Cyber Monday.
The cool headless horseman statue is so expensive.
Yeah, the cool headless horseman statue is friggin' expensive.
What was the price?
$35 does not make me holler.
I can't afford it. It makes me sad.
The saddest of pandas.
Yeah, the Summer Telethon Virtue Flame Armor is in-game. The Lord British Telethon items of the Lord British helmet and the pet broom are both in-game. The postmortem, the Release 44 Telethon items, they have completed the Oracle Eye Sparklers, the Oracle Eye Mirror, the Oracle Eye Hood, Oracle Eye Throne, and the cable wings that Laz was wearing earlier.
Indeed.
A bunch of the Seed Invest perks have also made it into the game. Don't forget, you can always contact Mad Hatter. He's looking to buy some of them. Then localization. And that is realistically our release notes for Release 46. Only took us a few days to cover them. Yay.
You think?
Only a few days. Only a few days. So one thing that's not in game right now that I expect to be patched in real soon is sowing seeds. So if you're looking for the batch planting, that is currently not in game. Why are you looking at me like that?
Seeds.
Sowing.
Sowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say sow is
fuck
completely different.
Just because it's a pig.
Really, you don't know how to sow your seed, Jack? Do we need to have a talk?
Yeah, we do, because it's not in game yet. I don't know how to do anything.
He
with
doesn't know how to do it. Yes, but actually,
I can't
right?
sow my seeds because the damn skill's not in game. But instead, I can go find a sow. As long as Led Zepp doesn't defile it. And I miss Led Zepp. Where is he?
I don't know. I know there are several people out there looking for him these days, so we're not the only ones out there missing him, that's for sure.
Well, yeah. If you could see Lily right now, you'd be laughing hysterically. She's laying on her back, just like, pet me. Pet me. Rub the Buddha. Rub the Buddha.
Pet the belly. Pet the belly. I'm going to bite you.
Yes, she just did. Put her claws on my hand and then bit.
Walled up right around you.
Yep. And then now it's licking my fingers. It's like I am a tasty morsel. Yeah, that'll be coming real soon.
Want to talk about the Q4 schedule update, or do we want to talk to him about the new promotion coming up starting Monday and going for the next couple months?
No, not
and
the new
you
promotion.
get some Kodos. And you get some Kodos.
Nope.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Q4? Stand
Yeah.
up. Chris's notes. Where are we going?
Well, let's go with Chris's notes first, just because that does have changes for everybody. So I don't know what BRE stands for. The BRE, what is that?
I have no clue. Maybe somebody down in the office can cue us in on what BRE might mean.
Beer ready everywhere. I don't know. But Chris did add a max cap of 75% to the amount of healing debuff that can be applied.
Woohoo!
So if you ever tagged with the max healing debuff, that means that you will always be able to get a 25% of that heal or regen value. Purify will no longer remove the negative effects of chaotic feedback.
So it's good for nothing. Got it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Purify, zombies don't disease you anymore, so what's
good for
the point?
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
So Purify is the most useless skill
And
in
Purify
game.
first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put them together.
Yeah, loop those two together. They are the most useless skills in game because they don't do a damned thing.
Thanks, Chris.
And Chris decided that for ACL Fest, if you are going to be attending, that he's going to carry around a 12-foot pole with a silver serpent on top of it. And if you are going to these ACL Fest, you need to go find that silver serpent pole and bring beer, because Chris will probably be thirsty. Yes. Yes, and he will probably be tired from talking over the music that's being played. Instead of singing along or cheering, he's just going to be sitting there having a conversation about weird Shroud math.
He's going to talk about the huge silver serpent he's got there.
Yeah, the silver serpent is really a 2-foot cardboard cutout of a silver serpent shape covered with aluminum foil.
I love it.
And he's going to weekend one and at least a half dozen of the Portalarium crew will be there, including Star, Burning Toad, Attenwood, and others. Other than that, Chris isn't working on anything. Other than ... Yep.
More to come. That's right.
More to come. More to come.
Now we got Pete the Noob out there. How you doing, Pete? Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah. Where am I?
Yeah, right.
I got
What?
lost.
No cool game items if you bring them beer. You may have to.
Well, it depends. If you bring him like some Lone Star, if you bring the biggest hipster I know, who is Star, some Lone Star, he'll probably laugh at you. Or what you can do is, you need to bring some cure spells and cure poison stuff because silver serpents are deadly.
Yes. Bring some Corpian juice.
Yeah. So you ready for some Q4 schedule?
I am. I think.
You think? You don't know? Do I need to link the forum post to you?
I got it right in front of me. Come on.
Are you positive about that?
Mostly positive.
Lone Star is not tasty. I would rather drink my own urine.
You know, there's a lot of people just don't
I'd probably get a
know.
bigger buzz from drinking my own piss.
Is Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR, as it's affectionately known, is probably one of the best beers of its style ever brewed, but it gets such a bad rap.
Well, I generally don't like lagers anyway, so yeah, you know what? Give me a stout any day of the week.
A stout.
Yes. I like my beers with a little fortitude in them.
Like a nice chocolatey porter.
Stouts and porters. Yummy. So let me know when you're ready to talk about some
I
Q4
told you I
schedule.
was ready. Jeez, you're killing me, Smalls. It's up on screen. We're waiting. Now.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not watching your stream.
Yeah, well, I know that now. I'm not watching yours. You're not watching mine. We'll keep it that way.
That's right. You need to subscribe to my stream there, Laz.
Subscribe.
That's right.
I was your first subscriber, wasn't I?
No, you haven't subscribed to my stream.
Yeah, lots of places keep PBR these days, Dragon.
Okay, so don't forget, Q4's update was posted this morning. The top 10 priorities for launch are still there, still the same. Don't forget that's reduced load times, client FPS, improved reward cycle, clearer player directions, so revamping questing direction, revamping some of the subtle immersive indicators for information. Story polish is going to be redone or continue to be worked on, as well as a crap ton of side quests. Improved enemy AI is a substantial one that they're really looking at. The user interface polish is a continual work in progress. The new user experience, something they're really working on again, where they need to provide much stronger and clearer direction in the opening moments than they currently do.
Now, I'm doing a head scratch here. This looks like the top 10 list that was released 2 weeks ago.
It is. It is.
So
yeah.
This is mostly a rehash of
Hey, we haven't gotten into what they're actually going to be doing.
the top 10 list. Well, I've already read it, and we'll get to it.
Yep. Localization, they're going to be working on that. And then launch readiness. Which leads us into, should we just scroll all the way down to the bottom to their note on launch?
Nope.
Nope.
Not going to do it.
Okay. So, release 47, they're going to be working on questing and storyline and side quests and polish to the paths of truth, love, and courage, including the continued addition of unique virtue-themed rewards for those quests. Additionally, they'll be doing polished work focused specifically on the starting scenes. Finally, some adventure scenes and various various regions of Novia will be rebuilt from scratch. We already know that they're working on Blackblade Foothills, North Midmere Way, and the North Quell Way. Load time reduction is something they're going to be trying to target. This will include changes to their code and content changes. Player towns and player housing will be updated. Crafting and economy, they're going to be adding more loot to the game, including unique components for crafting. User interface polish, they're going to be adding more information and labeling to the overworld and on-screen. That will include such thing as scene difficulty, quest locations, scene types, and more. Seed Invest, Telethon, and Holiday content, they will be adding a second and final set of Golden Seed Invest items to the game, including the Golden Viking Home, Golden Viking Palisade Walls, Golden versions of the Magic emotes, and all the rest. And they'll be adding the Release 45 Telethon and Release and the 2017 Fall Holiday items. Yay.
Business as usual.
Business as usual. Release 48, continuing the work on story, load time reduction, same thing, crafting economy, same thing. Telethon and holiday content, they're going to be adding spooky telethon items and winter holiday items and Doctors Without Borders and Children's Hospitals Make a Difference items. Yay, same thing.
Business as usual.
Business as usual. Release 49, business as usual with the same thing. Telethon and holiday content, they'll be adding unique items for the Release 47 Telethon items and more 2017 winter holiday items.
Christmas.
Yay, Christmas stuff!
Christmas items.
Yay, Christmas stuff. Yep. So fourth quarter is going to be the same thing every single month. Questing, new scenes, continuing working on stuff. You know what didn't make that list? Beer. Tasty beverages. Did not make that list. Now, where is your favorite feature, you may ask? And where's my favorite feature or piece of content that still needs work? Fret not. While some of those things are being worked on directly, they are definitely still planning on working on them, just not in Q4 or just not as highest priority for now. Now, the big question that everybody wants to know, when is launch?
When? We want to know when.
You may
When
have
is
noticed
launch, Jack?
that they did not list one of these releases as a launch release. Let the crying begin, because while they feel they are definitely getting closer to launch readiness each month, they do not believe that launching before the end of the year is going to be the right time. Before the end of the year, they will announce a firm launch date.
So
Before the end of the year.
we'll get a launch date at the end of the year.
December 31st at 11:59 p.m.
Probably.
They will announce a launch date and set
Happy
it for
New Year.
Yeah. They will continue to. They're grateful for everybody for providing them money. Blah 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 blah.
Well, I gotta agree with Star here, and gotta point that out. You want to read that one more paragraph to everybody, because I firmly believe in this as well.
Which paragraph? Which paragraph?
The one
Which
you just
one?
blah-blahed through.
We continue to be incredibly thankful for the support we receive from this amazing community. While the funding you provide makes us all of this possible, it pales in comparison with the faith that you have in us, the feedback you provide us, and the content you are making for everyone to enjoy. We are humbly grateful, and we cannot wait to see you again in New Britannia.
But yes, the faith that this community has that they're going to do the right thing, get this out all prim and proper, is just, we see where we've come since the day we first logged in. It's been a long, strange journey. And it's been fun, yeah.
And the weird thing is, those people that take a break from the game, they come back in a few months, they're like, wait a second, this has completely changed. How do I do this
what
now?
I was doing when I left.
And it is something where it's a constant state of evolution. And this is early access. You have to remember, early access means yet it's like alpha. We're playing a game in the game state that most people would never have seen.
Well, I had mentioned that there were several hot topics already starting to spout, and I put one of those in here earlier, and I got a laugh at this one. And if you look at that one there, the actual topic of this makes me laugh, first off, is detrimental, thoughtless changes to soda affecting hard work. And I really want to just get into this one, okay? Because this is one of those stories that just, again, we're in pre-release. We are still in development. Now, this is somebody who apparently has some Uber stats out there and now is a little miffed that they're narfing things, changing things, basically
making them no longer as Uber as they thought they were.
And this is going to continue until such time as we get a release. And once we get a release out there, this is going to continue to happen. Regardless, as the game changes, as the game progresses, as the world balances and unbalances, they will keep an eye on that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's one where it's like, you don't want one skill tree to be completely overpowered over all of the others. And that is something where they keep on changing like the damage output and trying to balance those skills. Because what was it early on? Everybody was a death and fire mage.
Yes.
That's what every single person was, because it had the most damage. Then you started seeing people adopt like Ice Arrow. Then it's one where it's like, because that had the highest crit rate.
Everybody was a polearm user. Then everybody was a dual wielder. And then everybody was a
archer.
Bow and arrow user. You know the progression as well as I do. Yeah.
So it's one where it's like, balance needs to come. And at the same time, it's one where it's like, are you really supposed to be able to solo a dragon?
Well, people wonder why I spend my time sitting on a lot. And of course, while I've done everything, I've gotten my Shroud, I've completed the main quest lines just to get that added away and see what I'm going to be up against. And Richard actually had several comments on some tweets over the last couple days. And guess what, people? If you haven't gotten it done now, it's only going to get tougher. And that comes straight from the big man. As they add these side quests, you're going to be required to do all those side quests, not just...
You won't be required to do side quests.
The way he insinuated was that the way it is now, and it's going to get harder with the addition of side quests. That's the way he worded it. So whether he meant to allude to that or not, that's the... That's the perception that was given, that it's only going to get a little bit more difficult not, insanely difficult, like it is for somebody, but...
I don't know what you're talking about, because I worked on that on the QA server, and I was able to complete it. Well, I didn't finish it because I'd stopped looking for all 8 of the pages last night.
Yeah, those are a pain in the butt.
Well, I did 3 of the pages last night before I decided, screw this, I'll just do this tomorrow.
Yeah, you saw those, and Pete saying the same thing. He actually had said lots of changes coming to the 3 main quests in a personal tweet to Pete the Noob out there. And again, a lot of changes. The load times, haven't noticed much of a change, but of course we've just logged in today, so I got to run around the world today, and tomorrow I'll have a better perception of what load times have actually been increased, not increased, or whether I really see a difference. Now, again, I'm on a solid state, and I've got a very high-speed connection. So, I mean, I like to consider myself in the upper 5% of people who have good load times.
On a side note, I just got called a recipe slut at Nobles.
Yes, did you?
Sweet.
I said I prefer the term working deco hoe.
Classy deco hose.
That's right.
Working deco hoe is awesome.
I gotta
Recipe
love
slut.
Nobles Chat. So I
Yep.
don't tune in there often.
Well, I just don't pay
Moving
attention to
right
Noble's
along.
Chat because it's Noble's Chat.
Yes. But all sorts of interesting conversations popping up out there. One of the other new things included is certain scenes now have multiple choices for entrance. Excuse me. And again, it's a pop-up just like you've seen on the wagons and stuff out there. But went out to check that out, and somebody else, again, another thread out there, is what does that do to the value of somebody who's got, say, the very first lot in Owl's Head? Is that as valuable now if they can come in the side entrance so they don't have to come in the front entrance anymore? Same thing with many other towns. Those people who had valuable lots, are they going to be devalued? Are other entrance lots going to become just as valuable? Good questions.
Other lots will become just as valuable as people realize what's the most effective way of getting there. But that's one where it is going to be. It still says what the default teleport spot is.
Yes,
so if it says what the default is, that's always going to be that first lot is still going to be the most primo lot around. But other players might set up their lots might decide, you know what, for me to get to my place, the best way for me to get there is going to a different entrance.
That's right, Pete. I agree with you. And of course, Jack will tell you, and anybody who knows early on, I always look for the lot closest to the back exit. That's right, to the back door. And people always wondered why I was always at the back door. And I was like, well, listen. I
don't have to run across town.
Yeah, I don't have to run across town, A. B, when I come back to my lot, it's usually by recall anyway, so I recall right to the lot, and I don't want to be in the middle of the town having to run back out. If I want to duck out the entrance, there it is. So I always pick the back of the town to settle in. I mean, that's just me. I mean, look at us here in Owl's Head. I don't think we could have gotten further back, could we?
Unfortunately, there's not an exit right by us.
Well,
unless you jump over the wall and then just run out, it's an actual exit.
We can do that, can't we?
Yes, we can.
We can escape right over the wall there.
Yeah.
Up over the mountains.
That's right. Yes, we can.
I assume you're playing something over there.
Yes, I am.
Can't hear it.
Well, Clips Maiden would be invited to the In Real Life Adultima party taking place at SodaCon, but she's not showing up to SodaCon, so she's not going to be available for that one.
Gosh, if only my money tree would put out. Damn.
Have we gotten an official she's not coming? Do you know that?
You don't know it till the day of.
That's right. You don't know she's not coming, do you?
I was told she wasn't coming, so that was good enough for me. Yeah. But let's see. So, what time do you think the next patch is coming out?
I don't know. I'm going to shoot for this afternoon.
This afternoon, say 6 p.m.
Before 6.
Before 6. Okay, so you're going for an early afternoon patch.
Early afternoon patch on Thursday.
Okay.
I mean, if we haven't seen one or heard of one by now, usually if there's a necessity for one, we've seen it by now. In the build time is no longer 3+ hours. I think they've cut that down just a bit as well, haven't they?
Well, I'm waiting for patch number 666 just because I think that should be released.
Well, the only way that'll happen, right?
What if they don't patch the game for 4 months?
If the build fails and skips a number, there's got to be a build that takes. So if it doesn't take,
Well, builds number 666 is going to be coming out soon enough. I can wait.
You can keep your fingers crossed.
Yes.
And that's where all hell breaks loose in Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right.
Should have some kind of chaos day throughout the year where just everything goes chaotic.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's SodaCon. Never mind.
Don't know what you're talking about. SodaCon. Don't forget, SodaCon is in 2 weeks.
That's right. Yeah, we're getting ready to invade Austin, people, and the panels have been put together. Loads of developers are going to be coming on out to meet and greet the avatars, do panels, and have a good time with us. We've got all sorts of activities planned, and of course, you get to meet some of your fellow friendly avatars out there as well. And of course, don't forget, the postmortem is coming up, right? Day before. Yep. That's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, because I've got to help him out with the postmortem. Pete the Noob might be helping as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Then
you passing by the airport on your way in?
Shit. I already have to pick up one person at the airport.
I know
day
that.
Early. Oh, crap. I got to remember what time his flight is.
Yeah, I thought he said 2 o'clock.
That's during the postmortem.
Well,
shit.
And I get in about 7, which is also during the postmortem.
Yeah. Well, someone else is going to have to drive on the postmortem.
Hey, Pete, you got a car?
It's all good. It's all good. We'll figure something out.
We'll find a ride. That's right. Getting around during SodaCon is not a tough... What's that, Dex?
Uber's there now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uber is back. So is Lyft. I heard that Fasten does a better job for treating their employees a little better.
I don't care who treats their employees better or worse. I just want the cheapest fare there and back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, but Pete the Noob, I was supposed to be picking up Blood Omen at about 2:30. Day of the telethon.
Oops. Yeah, we'll find
I could get them started, train someone else really quickly, and then say, I'll be back in an hour or so, or 2 hours. Got to pick someone up from the airport. Yeah.
Click this to go. Click this to start streaming. Click
this.
To
click
stop.
this. Click this.
That's right.
Yep.
But meanwhile, we got again lots of new stuff lots of stuff to explore and see, and getting to be about that time. We're going to start wrapping it up here for today, and we're going to get out and do some exploring on our own. As I know,
yes.
Somebody's going to have everybody here recipe hunting for cough.
Unfortunately, immediately after the show, I have to go run some errands.
Need clocks. We'll give out kisses for clock recipes.
Here, look. Clocks on the wall, see?
Those are the add-on store ones.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
The add-on store ones.
See, when you said clock, I thought you dropped the L and said something else. Mm-hmm. And that's what you really wanted.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I don't know what that is that I'm hearing Cliffs Maiden say the wrong word.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Freudian she failed anatomy class over there at the medical school.
Mm-hmm. Need more hands-on.
Yes.
There you go.
She needs some hands-on practice. Laz will be providing the legs for that one. And the arms. Yes. So, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know you would.
What you talking about with us?
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'd volunteer for anything.
Oops, we need to take that off the screen. But don't forget that NBNN app, which is available on all of your electronic devices. You can get it from the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. And do a search for NBNN, Shroud of the Avatar, or Soda for that NBNN Soda app.
Shroud of the Avatar app.
It's got all the best links to everything Shroud related, including the daily broadcast, which is on the podcast, the NBNN homepage, including the Twitch channels and videos, and the Daily Britannian, links to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. The Shroud forums, the Soda Wiki, Hospitaller Soda Map, some
You
pictures.
name it, it's in there. There's
Yeah,
all sorts
social
of great
media stuff.
in there.
I mean, Shroud Marketplace is there. The community calendar. I mean, who doesn't need a link to? Who doesn't need a link to the
Thank you,
community
Liz.
calendar? Dude,
What?
it's 18 in life. You know it.
Yes, you know it. That's right.
I'm like, man, this is familiar. I know this.
Hey, I know this tune.
Then I start. Internally, I start humming along. It's like 18 in life. Okay, Shroud of the Avatar community calendar available on the NBNN.info web page. Don't forget to click on the calendar button. And if you have a community calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you are an individual looking to add an event to the community calendar, you need to email your Gmail stuff over to news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it. Eventually. Yes. And don't forget, if you have those silly pictures that are all important that you need to share with everybody related to getting access to the NBNN holiday calendar, because you need to send those pictures in to nudes@nbnn.info so that way we can finish compiling.
A Scrota holiday calendar.
Yeah, a Scrota and a Laz and Jack holiday calendar.
Don't force us to put out a Scrota holiday calendar.
Yeah.
Don't make us regret this.
Yes, because we will be putting it out no matter what. Don't forget, all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yes. 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. You do need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
That rocks. And listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us.
These guys. That's right.
Yes. At 7 p.m. this evening, you do need to join Mal, Hari, and Kaze in Phoenix for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights and go explore all kinds of different scenes. At the same time, tune in your ether amplifiers tonight, all night long, to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That rocks. That
For the
rocks.
70s at 7, which is followed by none other than Eclipse Maiden. Wait.
And by Eclipse, you mean Justine.
Just Nurse Justin, who's going to be probing your ear holes because Dr. Eclipse Maiden is going to be driving to her sister's wedding for some odd reason.
And I was yesterday. What?
Yeah.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. What month is this?
What world are we playing?
Yes.
It's Boob Timber.
It's Boob Timber.
Boob
I
Timber?
need to see the boobs.
Oh, I like
Don't forget, Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2 with Nurse Justin.
That's right.
Massaging your ear holes. And the final event of the evening is also on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That rocks.
And that is the Record Room. And that is our community calendar for this Torta Thursday in Shroud of the Avatar.
Of the Avatar.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
That is right.
We're going to live through our list of sponsors. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, if you contribute to $25 or more to the Airy Fund Think Pink campaign, I will be handing out those cloaks, Think Pink cloaks. As soon as I get them, I will start, and I'll probably message you if you're in-game and on my friends list, or I will be abusing the in-game mail and mailing those out. So don't forget, go to airyfund.org make that donation of $25 or more if you want the Think Pink community cloak and you want to support the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Yay!
Yay, that's right. And of course, don't forget you're tuned in to NBNN here on Twitch TV or listening to Radio Free Britannia. And you can catch us 5 days a week here. You can tune in to YouTube and catch us in replays. And of course, if you've got any community news you want to get out there to the world, get in touch with me or Jack, and we'll get you all set up, tell you how to get started and all that fun stuff. Of course, Jack just told you about the Airy Fun's Think Pink community cause, and we've got loads of other things coming down the pipe. If you haven't seen them already on your login screen, if you're a streamer or you want to start streaming, and you want to join in the Extra Life campaign, there are sign-up sheets out there for that as well, coming up in November. And look forward to more from the Airy Fund here inside Shroud of the Avatar. I hate when that happens. There we go.
What'd you
Coil
do?
more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for that proper piece of wood to play with all day and all night, whether it be a wand or a stave, big or small, check out Arius Coilmore and let him put the magic in your hands. Custom wands and staves by Arius. Scrota's music service. What more can we say? It's Scrota. It's music. It's the guy in the funny hat and the loot. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on check out Market Road, located down in Black Rock Cove in the Quell region, right near the town of Exeter, conveniently located near the Exeter mines and a boat ride away from the Elysium mines for all your mining convenience and pleasure. Of course, if you're a miner, check out the Britannian Mining Company. That's what they do. RelicsByRild.com. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. With the t-shirts, with the hats, with the patches, with the bumper stickers, coffee mugs, beer steins, beer glasses, shot glasses, hoodies, you name it, Relics by Rild's got it, and maybe even some shower curtains coming soon. Those look very promising on the previews he's given us. But of course, if you want to save a little money on all that swag, you can use the promo code NBNN when you check out at relicsbyrild.com, and you'll save 10% off your purchase of all your Shroud of the Avatar goodies. Of course, WRFB bringing you all sorts of great programming throughout the week for your entertainment while you're out there doing your grind or getting your adventure on. You can listen to the GMC Top 20 every Monday right here at 7 o'clock. You can listen to the Divas every Wednesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. The Sarah and Andar Show late night Wednesday, early Thursday morning, doing their brand of tunes and storytelling. Interesting show those boys do, and they're sounding good and getting an audience, so join them late nights. Of course, the House of Omen, again, late nights, Friday and Saturday morning, and late night Saturday, Sunday morning, definitely for your grind. And of course, don't forget, Wake Up New Britannia, starting your weekend off right every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And of course, you don't forget us guys. We'll be there 5 days a week, bringing you all sorts of comic entertainment and relief. And last but not least, we can spend a little time today perusing the marketplace as well as telling you all about it. The Shroud Marketplace is the place to get all your virtual vendable needs taken care of right here inside outside Shroud of the Avatar, I should say.
Oh yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. There are currently 72 different player vendors. Every single vendor is responsible for setting their own prices, listing their items, as well as delivering them. And if you're interested in setting up an account, you need to register. And then if you want to start selling your stuff, click on vendor registration. You can list as many things as you want on Shroud Marketplace. including
Marketplace.
anything and everything game related. If you're looking for some accounts, there's a couple of stripped accounts up there for sale. If you're looking for some clothing and you're looking for some game gold or crowns of the obsidian, you can find that on Shroud Marketplace. I mean, $65 for 100 crowns of the obsidian, which is cheaper than you'll ever find it on Shroud of the Avatar. And that's from 2 different vendors. If you're looking for game gold, you definitely need to check that out. Lots of vendors are selling game gold. Lots of variety in the prices. So you do have some price shopping there. You can sort it by most expensive to least. You can sort it by whatever you want, by the actual name, whatever's newest, whatever's oldest. You can do all kinds of things. If you're looking for some crafting, you need to go to the consumables, so that way you can find teleports and recall scrolls, some from Weddings and More by Laz, some by me. Yeah, you know what? Teleports and recall scrolls, you can find them on shroudmarketplace.com, including Nightshade from Skeggy Media. Yay!
Skeggy's in the reagents market now?
Skeggy's in the reagents market. He's also got a few other items up for sale. Let's go check out Skeggy Media's website or market real quick. He's also got that Lord British throne, some crowns of the obsidian. If you're looking for the Virtue balloons, he's got those. Or if you're looking for the Lord British shield pattern, he's got that as well. So go check out Skeggy Media's shop. Go check out Laz's shop. Go check out my shop. Go check out Armelian's Gold and More. Go check out Armitage's Artifacts and Rares. Omen Crow's Kits and Caboodles. The newest shop, which is Kane's Deeds, where he's got a Place Anywhere taxable deed up for sale. You know what? You'll have to go look. I'm not telling you. Now, easiest way to do that, if you go to housing, as far as the category, you can click on lot deeds and you can see all kinds of things. All kinds of lot deeds out there. All kinds. Including the all-important services. Because, you know what, if you have an in-game service and you want to offer that to other players, you can do that on Shroud Marketplace. Just like Maliki's Power Hour or Armelian's Experience Boost, Wolftome's Cheese Sign Writing, Scrotus Music Service.
Writing.
I know. Cheese Sign Writing, it's like, he not only has it listed on Shroud Marketplace, but Laz and I are also clients. We have bought the Cheese Sign Writing.
Also clients.
Yeah. We are the clients that we asked them to do the Cheese Sign Writing in Runic. And you know what? They did.
They delivered.
It's like, boom.
Aces.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for anything better in cheese sign writing, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. That, and if you're looking for a wedding in-game, you know who to contact?
Contact
Jack?
this guy.
Cynicis. Nuptials.
Oh, yeah? What kind of weddings you're offering this week, Jack? You want to tell the boys and girls what kind of weddings you offer?
I only do the JP version, and you must bring the candy ring as your official wedding ring.
You need to get the big candy diamond sucker. Is that the one?
Yes. That is the only wedding ring for me.
That's right, though. If you're looking to get hitched in game and need somebody to help do your nuptials, looking for some land to do it, looking for the setting, I've got you covered. We got a lakeside, we've got seaside, we can do beachfront, we can do underground, you name it. We've got it at Weddings and More. Need a bunch of tuxedos for groomsmen, need a bride's dress, got you covered. Weddings and More by Lazarus. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more.
Yes. Don't forget, if you're interested in registering for an account, or if you want to, you need to click on register at the top. If you want to start selling your goods at Shroud Marketplace, click on vendor registration on the left-hand side. Make sure you've got a PayPal account, because you know what? PayPal is a great way to do those transactions. They do take a small commission off of everything, and so does the marketplace. But yeah, cheaper than opening up your own shop elsewhere.
Cheaper than, paying for all that stuff yourself. That's right.
Oh yeah.
No contracts,
And-
no
and
recurring
you-
payments.
And you get advertising on Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Yeah, I mean, priceless advertising. You can't beat that.
Oh,
with a
absolutely.
stick.
Yeah.
Two guys sitting around telling everybody about all the swag you're selling.
I know.
That's
It's like, hey, you know what? If you're looking for a tamed animal, it's like Omen's Kit and Caboodle.
That's
Tamed
right.
animals.
Yeah,
and
should
if
we
you're
be
looking-
charging for this service? I don't know. Is that something we should charge? No, we can't do that.
No, that would be uncool. But
We like
but we
being
do have
the
to
cool kids.
Yeah, we are the cool kids. But don't forget, we have to thank everybody that is watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or
Thank you
listening
guys.
on
We
Radio
love
Free
you guys.
Britannia. We couldn't do this shit without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you for hanging out with us an hour a day.
Absolutely. 1
Yes.
hour of your life every day that you'll
it's an-
never get back.
Oh, and we do have an extra special thing for everybody. We have the Reaper
The
on the
Reaper?
set.
The Treacher? Where is
Don't
he?
fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
There he is. There it is.
The Reaper.
Coming right after Laz.
No, it's coming after Jack because Jack's shooting him.
Let's see if I can get
Look-
a good
Oh
shot.
shit! That hurt. Okay. List, save me. Oh, I'm dead.
I can't move.
Oh, and in ghost mode, the creature has leaves.
There it
Oh,
is.
I'm sorry. I did forget to mention the Deco Divas are selling Deco packs on Shroud Marketplace. My apologies there. I forgot somebody.
Yeah, rude. But I was gonna cut you later about it.
Alrighty, anyway,
Oh, okay.
that's
Yeah.
it, and there is your preview of the Reaper. I had to go
Yeah.
take cover up in the balloon, but we gonna go ahead and roll out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow here on the Weekend Roundup on Friday, and we'll talk a little bit more about the release and give you the latest news right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Go buy stuff from the Deco Divas. Deco.
Laz. Report. Recon.
Buy my stuff. I need to pay rent.